You were never addicted to TikTok if you were never addicted to TikTok if you never got those notifications telling you to go to sleep. You were never addicted to TikTok if you never spent all night sending your friend funny TikToks. You were never addicted to TikTok if you weren't up with all the trends at the same time. You were never addicted to TikTok if you don't know what the renegade is. You were never addicted to TikTok if you don't know my money don't jiggle jiggle, it folds. I love to see you wiggle wiggle. For sure, makes me want to dribble dribble. You know, riding in my beat, you really want to see it. 6'2" and a compact, no slack. My bad. You weren't addicted to TikTok if you never went live with your friends and do a beef live or a talent show. You were never addicted to TikTok if all your reposts were viral videos. You were never addicted to TikTok if you never posted a viral video before. You were never addicted to TikTok so much that your teacher had to tell you to get out of class and go to the principal's office because you wouldn't stop scrolling. You were never addicted to TikTok if you didn't send this TikTok to one of your friends to make sure they weren't addicted. Anyway, Bookie, stay happy, fun, and eat a ton. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys. Get ready with me to talk about things that irritate me. When people always got something to say or they're always talking about you, like, do you ever catch a break? Like, am I all that to you? When you do something embarrassing in front of your friend, but they keep bringing it up after you tell them to stop. Another thing that irritates me is school lunch lines. Cause like it's not even the lunch lines, it's the cafeteria. Cause why is the cafeteria so full? Acting like 2 lunches combined and made a 3rd one. I hate it when people don't stay true to their word. Like, if you're gonna tell me something, I'm gonna believe it, and then you're like, oh, I was joking. You weren't joking, you were serious, so cut to the bullshit and actually tell me the truth next time. I hate it when I'm trying to stand up for someone, but they're already doing too much. Because, like, I'm trying to de-escalate the situation, but you're still running your mouth, and I'm just like, what am I supposed to do? I hate it when people make a situation that was never that serious, because, like, they always find some way to blame it on you or find some way to drag you down. I hate it when I'm going to a store, but I think I have enough money that I don't, so I wait in line for a really long time, and then they tell me that it's, like, 2 cents, like, I owe them 2 cents, and I'm like, well, I don't have 2 cents, like, you pay, like, there has to be 2 cents on the ground somewhere. And they're just like, no, you have to pay for it, just put it back. Do you want me to get rid of an item? Is it too much to ask you to, like, just leave it? But make sure to go check out my YouTube channel, link in bio. I posted 2 new videos and a lot of new shorts. Guys, a pimple's coming in. It's going to irritate the fuck out of me. But stay happy, fun, and eat a ton. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys. You weren't a good friend if you did these things. You weren't a good friend if when your friend asks you for money, you're like, oh, fuck no. Or get it yourself. Like, you weren't a good friend if you'd exclude your friends and make them feel bad about themselves when you're hanging out with them. You weren't a good friend if you would peer pressure your friend or do something they wouldn't want to do. You weren't a good friend if you constantly lied to your friend about what you're doing and why you can't hang out. You weren't a good friend if you don't break bread because you're fake. You weren't a good friend if you don't fight for or you don't defend your friend when they're getting into an argument. You weren't a good friend if you never hang out with your friend at the pool all day. You weren't a good friend if you never sent this video to one of your friends to make sure they're not fake. But if you stay to the end of the video, make sure to comment a friend's heart emoji, and I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys. Get ready when you talk about things I absolutely hate. I freaking hate freaking pick-me's, because why are you like, oh my gosh, Joshua likes me? No, he fucking doesn't. I hate people who judge other people knowing damn well your outfit's even more worse than you got it from a homeless man on the side of the street. I absolutely hate why the teacher assigns people different fucking work even though we're in the same class. Like, hello? I hate it when the teachers favorite the people who do bad in school, because why do you have an F and they're already getting lollipops candy? I'm like, oh, can I have some? When my grades are A's, but they're like, no. I hate it when I'm going to a store and they're like, oh, that would be this amount of money, but I pull out that money and it doesn't work. Why does my PayPal card not work? I hate liars, because why are you lying to me saying you're going to hang out? So I walk all the way across town to see if you can hang out. I ring your doorbell and you say, oh, he's at home. What do you mean he's at home? Bro, is it just me or am I the only one who hates bugs? Because why are you calling me in the middle of the sleep and then I wake up and I'm like, get up, man! I hate it when the fucking prices are so damn high I can't even afford it. Because tell me why last month it was $3.99. Tell me why it's $12. I need to calm down. Anyway, if you stayed in that video, make sure to comment a blue heart emoji. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys. Get ready with me to talk about things that irritate me. When people always got something to say or they're always talking about you, like, do you ever catch a break? Like, am I all that to you? When you do something embarrassing in front of your friend, but they keep bringing it up after you tell them to stop. Another thing that irritates me is school lunch lines. Cause, like, it's not even the lunch lines, it's the cafeteria. Cause why is the cafeteria so full? Acting like 2 lunches combined and made a 3rd one. I hate it when people don't stay true to their word. Like, if you're gonna tell me something, I'm gonna believe it, and then you're like, oh, I was joking. You weren't joking, you were serious, so cut to the bullshit, and actually tell me the truth next time. I hate it when I'm trying to stand up for someone, but they're already doing too much. Cause, like, I'm trying to de-escalate the situation, but you're still running your mouth, and I'm just like, what am I supposed to do? I hate it when people make a situation that was never that serious, because, like, they always find some way to blame it on you or find some way to drag you down. I hate it when I'm going to a store, but I think I have enough money that I don't, so I wait in line for a really long time, and then they tell me that it's, like, 2 cents, like, I owe them 2 cents, and I'm like, well, I don't have 2 cents, like, you pay, like, there has to be 2 cents on the ground somewhere. And they're just like, no, you have to pay for it, just put it back. Do you want me to get rid of the item? Is it too much to ask you to, like, just leave it? But make sure to go check out my YouTube channel, link in bio. I posted 2 new videos and a lot of new shorts. Guys, a pimple's coming in. It's going to irritate the fuck out of me. But stay happy, funny, eat a ton. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys. Things I do not want to see at my pool this summer. People shitting themselves. Because why do you know there's a bathroom 2 feet away from the pool, but you decide this is a good time to shit myself? People throwing up in the pool, because first of all, that's just fucking nasty. Second of all, I thought you would learn from the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th time you threw up in a pool this summer that you would know not to eat as soon as you got in the pool. Because, like, first of all, enjoy the pool, then eat. People complaining that they got wet at a pool. Do I even have to explain why the fuck that's ridiculous? Cause I'm just saying, like, what? Another thing, pissing in the pool. This shouldn't even be a fucking thing. First of all, if I see yellow anywhere in that pool in warm water, get the fuck out. Get out. People, like, purposely sunburning themselves to get, like, sunbathing tattoos or whatever. It's like when you put, like, a piece of paper on your skin and then you, like, you take it off and you have, like, a tattoo or something. Like, that's not even. Another thing is people who are as dark as fuck knowing good and goddamn well you're not black. So, I better not be seeing any of these things. Comment if anything I missed, but stay happy, fun, and eat a ton. I love you guys so much. Bye. Bitch, you weird. Miss Piggy used to be fat 40 Ozempic. You was trying to use me for my name. Put out, surround yourself with black, still invited to the cookout. Anyway, guys, get ready with me to do my hair. I low-key need cornrows so bad. My hair's literally falling out. It's giving off lice, but I really don't. Talking about bad baby, y'all. Ain't she the queen right now? Like, I swear. I need some cornrows so bad, but I refuse to do it myself because I actually don't even know how. So, actually, we're going to attempt right now. Miss Piggy used to be fat 40 Ozempic user. Trying to use me for my name. If someone knows how to do cornrows, hit me up. Look, Harvey, who looks like that? Swear to God, that's how delusional, you know that? Weird. Ends off OnlyFans, right? Camilla, she gonna tell you that that's stupid. Guys, it's not working! Guys, I just need to pay to get my hair done. It's giving broke. Anyway, that was low-key kind of the end of the video. I don't care. Comment your opinions about Bad Baby. Love her myself. I'm a huge fan. Ever since 2017 or whatever. Get ready with me, Big Back Edition. My soda's empty. You were never a Big Back if you didn't order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where's the other one? 7 things from McDonald's at once. You were never a Big Back if you never ordered deep fried food from a fair before. Like deep fried Oreos, deep fried churros, like I know you did. You were never a Big Back if you never, ever ate at McDonald's before. What do you mean you're telling me I'm vegan? No, you're not. You were never a big bag if you couldn't wait to eat the fries in the bag. So on your way home, you ate them bitches up. You were never a big bag if you didn't put diet in the soda to cancel out the calories for the whole meal. You were never a big bag if you don't know what a chocolate chip frappe is from McDonald's. Comment For You page if this is on your For You page and tag a big bag. I swear to God, if someone tags myself. But anyway, stay healthy. I just woke up, but get ready for me story time about I almost got attacked by someone who was on drugs at summer camp. So basically, me and my roommate were low-key just settling into our like bunk cabin, whatever you want to call it. And it was kind of giving college dorms. And so, we were settling in, and late at night, we were like kind of staying up, kind of talking, because we're friends, right? And then we hear banging, and we were just like, what is that? Like, what's going on? My roommate kind of thought they were doing the doubles tango. I'm like, this is summer camp. But anyway, later we just ignored it. But then it kind of sounded like he was on our door, kind of like on the walls. And so we later find out that it was this guy, and we're just gonna call him Chet or whatever. So Chet was like a little bit crazy because we opened the door because we heard banging on our door. So we opened the door. And he's like, he wasn't even talking English, he was talking in tongues. And so we were low-key just trying to ignore it, so we closed the door. But why does he push his hand on the door like he wanted in? Because, babes, we're not about to let you in. And so we're like, oh, we're going to bed, sorry. And then he just, like, keeps pushing on the door. Mind you, my roommate's starting to get irritated. Like, why are you doing that? And then still pushing on our door. So I tell him to low-key push harder and then lock it. Because, like, what? So he does that. And then later, he closes the door, we lock it. And then later we find out that, he was on illegal drugs on, like, the thing in summer camp, whatever you want to call it. He was on, like, drugs. But anyway, that was kind of it. That was kind of lame, guys. I'm sorry. But stay happy, fun, eat a ton. Bye. ASMR mukbang eating time. Guys, so I come home, and I'm like, yay, I get McDonald's. And so they showed me a list of what I got. They said a fry. Yeah. They said a quarter pounder. And soda. Why was this already half drinking when I got here? But anyway, those were not complaints. I am so happy and grateful. Now, let's eat. Let's eat some of... Why is it so watery? Anyway, we're gonna eat some of these, pancake thingies. I forgot what they're called. I think it's called French toast. Funny enough, as I was doing my little walk thing to McDonald's, so I could, like, film my videos, I saw my daddy honking his horn telling me to come back. Maybe that's why, because I was only left this. Quarter pounder time eating. Let's eat my fries. Let me stop playing. Why is there no water? Anyway, time to eat my French toast. Do y'all have any video ideas? Because I'm low-key, I'm running out. Comment your favorite day of the week. Guys, I literally ordered on Amazon this mic so I could kind of do a podcast type thing for my YouTube. Tell me why this shit doesn't even work. But yeah, that's basically all. I also got this pillow. It's a little dirty, but that was so embarrassing. Anyway, y'all, I'm so close to 26,000 followers. When we hit 30, I'm buying my ass a cake. But yeah, and then when we hit 50, I'm throwing a party with my friends. It's gonna be crazy if I even hit 100K before TikTok is, banned. You can barely hear me, I'm so sorry. Bro. There's no water. Anyway, this, like, thing French toast, yeah. It's hard. Like, it's kind of hard. That's not gonna stop my fat ass from eating it. But I look, you think that's all I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna save that for later. Anyway, comment your favorite time of day or favorite day. Comment video ideas and yeah, follow. Help me get to 26K. Get ready with me to sneak out. So basically, my parents do not know that I'm about to sneak out and I'm going to disobey the rules. I'm so excited and hopefully I don't get caught. I'm literally gonna sneak out to McDonald's and eat their $6 meal deal. Me personally, I don't know why they changed it from a $5 meal deal to a $6 meal deal, acting like I'm gonna pay that extra dollar. No. Like, I don't know who McDonald's thinks I am. Definitely not a billionaire. But I low-key haven't done my skincare in like 2 days. But definitely go subscribe to my YouTube channel. Link in bio. And let's hope I don't get caught sneaking out. I'm just gonna film TikToks all night. And it's gonna be so fun even though none of my friends are there. I'm so excited. Shh. My parents are downstairs. Hopefully they won't hear me sneaking out the loud ass door. But if you stay to the end of the video, comment the ninja emoji. And I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Shh. Get ready with me story time about how I caught my op lacking after he jumped me. So to give you backstory on like how I got jumped. So basically me and my friend were just like hanging out at the park, and then this guy walks by us and he kind of looks like he's in a bad mood, and I'm just talking to my friend. He turned, like, the guy walking by us, he turns around, he's like, "What'd you say?" And then he starts swinging on me. Mind you, his friend was right next to him. Why does he jump in? Acting like the guy who is literally beating my ass was gonna lose. But anyway, back to the story. So basically the guy who wasn't passing me, but the guy who jumped in, I was at a park one day, and I low-key was by myself just vibing, listening to music, and then I saw him. I literally saw him pull up. And I'm low-key kind of, because I snuck his ass. So I get in his face, I'm like, "So why did you jump me, you ugly, nasty, And then he continues to try to make a scene by being like, "Stop, I'm not trying to fight you." Okay, so why'd you jump me then? Like, I still need that. So low-key, that guy was waiting for some of his friends. But like, I low-key took advantage of the opportunity. So basically, he was alone. And I still need that. Like, why are you jumping in? Like, you're lame as fuck for that. Like, blah, 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 blah. So let me, like, envision this for you. The guy, he's sitting on a bench. I'm like, low-key, I kind of went around him a little bit. Bro was on his phone. He wasn't paying attention. Snatches his dreads. Girly, the scene was ugly. So tell me why I get up from that, like, whole excursion thing. And he low-key did hit my nose. Like, that's the most weakest spot of, like, me. And if you hit my nose, I, like, low-key have a weak nose from, like, all the times someone's hit it. Like, hello? And so, yes, it did start bleeding. Mind you, that was the only hit he got on me. So afterwards, his friends pull up. I'm like, "Oh, do y'all need that too?" And so, mind you, his friends are, like, a little younger than me, so clearly they don't need that. And so after I was, like, low-key done with getting my lick back, because, like, why are you jumping me? He's like, "Oh, my bad, you kind of ate me up." I'm like, the fuck? Yes, I did. And mind you, that's not really how I fight. It was just, like, an impersonation. But anyway, that's a story about how I caught my op lacking in a park. Anyway, love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Stay happy, fun, eat a ton. Bye. Get ready with me as I literally saw this girl get jumped by 2 guys twice. So I'm not going to disclose the location I was at, but basically there was this girl, and the first time I met her, she was low-key, she was just, like, very full of herself. Like, I'm this, I'm that, like, okay, we get it. And low-key, the more that I got to know her, I'm like, okay, you're kind of cool, but you can still be annoying. So the first impression I had of her is she was, like, She was talking her, like, I swear. And the funny thing is, she did not care either. Like, when the people were telling her to stop talking, like, stop talking, or, like, she wouldn't. She was just, like, continuing to talk, and we were kind of getting tired of it. So basically, one day, this girl was, like, talking. She was talking too much. Like, she was running her mouth at this point. And so I'm tired of it. I'm low-key getting pissed. I'm like, girl, shut up before I actually do something. She's like, do it. I'm ready. Let's fight. Mind you, this girl is short. I'm like... And so as I'm like, girl, I need that. Touch me and see what happened. Like, I'm so dead ass. She decides to push me. Now, mind you, I'm not a woman beater at freaking all. And so I kind of knew she was going to push me. So I low-key got something instead for her. I got worms, dirt, and water for her. So I threw it in her face, and I was like, don't touch me again. Funny enough, she was unfazed by this, so I'm like, okay. Like, I really thought I did my big one. No, but low-key, it was like low-key getting loud in the room. Mind you, they were just like, this guy was on a phone call with his mom, and it was like going well until she like, I threw the worms on her. It was kind of getting up here. And so the guy who was on the phone call was like, bro, shut your boo 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 boo. Like, be quiet. He didn't even say all that. He's just like, can you shut up? I'm on the phone with my mom. And then the girl continues to say, I don't care. Shut up, bitch. Oh, those were her actual words. I just didn't mean to say the last part. But anyway, she like was just saying all that. She was irritating everybody. And then the guy comes up. He's like, you don't care. And so he, like, kind of stood up in her face, and then he continues to push her. So as he's pushing her, he slips in the meanwhile. I'm like, okay. So then he gets back up and he starts swinging on her. I'm like, whoa. Like, I know it wasn't demure when I did it, but, like... And I'm not really justifying it either. But basically, she gets a bloody nose and, like, low-key a concussion. I'm like, mind you, this guy is... He's way taller than me. He's muscular. Ooh. And so the police were called. He was arrested. He went to jail. Yeah, his mom didn't press charges, though. The state did. Her mom. Too nice. What? You touched out. Anyway, that's all today for today's story time. Stay happy, fun, and eat a ton. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Get ready with me, but you were never broke if. You were never broke if you ever had to use the leaves for toilet paper. You were never broke if you had to steal from Dollar Tree. You were never broke if the only thing you could afford at the McDonald's was the dollar menu. You were never broke if you never had to use a baby pool to wash your clothes and your dishes. You were never broke if you ever had to ask your neighbor for some food. You were never broke if the only thing you could do on the internet was look up free Amazon gift cards. You were never broke if you never went to, like, the Wendy's or the McDonald's just to look for dumpster dive food. You were never broke if you couldn't afford lighting, so you had to cut off your power and use candles in your house. You were never broke if you never had to rob a homeless man for his phone because you needed to post this TikTok. But anyway, comment down below what's the brokest thing you've ever done in your life. And stay happy, fun, and eat a ton. I love you guys so much. Bye, guys. Get ready with me, but you weren't a kid if. You weren't a kid if you never had Vine growing up. You weren't a kid if you didn't watch PBS Kids growing up. You weren't a kid if you never ate popsicles in the summer and then watched them melt. You weren't a kid if you didn't have animal bracelets. You know those, like, animal bracelet thingies? Like, you weren't a kid if you never had to ride your bike anywhere. You weren't a kid if you never went to, like, a Dairy Queen or a Jeans and you ate ice cream outside. You weren't a kid if you never had LED lights. Like, you were never a kid if you never had to ask your parents for money because, like, the babes were broke. You were never a kid if you didn't have pancakes on Saturday morning. You were never a kid if you saw a light switch and you tried to balance it in between. But anyway, that's all for today's Get Ready With Me. Stay happy, funny, eat a ton. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys. Get ready with me and talk about the biggest school crash that I've literally ever seen. So basically, one day, me and my friends were just chilling and we were in class. Mind you, the teacher was like, we have a new student today. They're a transfer student, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, cool. And then the teacher just continued to talk about how we need to be nice to the new student and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, I can do that. So they said they were coming in that week. So I'm like, okay, I can't wait to meet this person. Like, it's gonna be cool. So mind you, the person comes in like a couple days later, and then the teacher's like, introduce yourself, blah, blah, blah. I go first. I'm like, hey, my name's Timothy. What's your name? We're just gonna call her Naisha. Mind you, Naisha is like looking pretty cute, not gonna lie, like in the outfit and everything. So she's just like, hi, my name's Naisha, nice to meet you, and we're cool, right? So a couple days go by and we're just like kind of eating at our lunch table. Like I have my normal friend group that I'm eating with, and then I see Naisha. So I'm like, hey Naisha, like how you're doing? And she's like, cool, I'm just like fitting in. I'm like, okay, cool, bet. And so I offer her if she wants to sit by us, and she says no. So I'm like, okay, that's okay. Like, if you don't want to sit by us, I'm just trying to welcome you in. It's okay. So later, I go and get my lunch, and then I come back. Why is she sitting in my seat after she just told me she didn't want to sit by us? So I'm a little confused after I come back from my lunch table. So I'm like, oh, hey, I thought you didn't want to sit by us. She's like, I changed my mind. I'm like, oh, okay. So I just ignore it and I just like move on with my day. But later, the next day at class, she's just like starting beef with my friend. And mind you, this beef started over pronouns. Cause tell me why. She comes into class, she's like, Timothy, this is the situation. I'm like, okay, cool. Mind you, Naisha's pronouns were she, her. Then they were he, him. Then they were, and then there was they, them, I think. Yeah. So I'm just a little bit confused on like why we're beefing right now, because she's like getting mad at my friend for just like accidentally mixing up your pronouns. So the teacher's like, why are we arguing like this? The new student. And I'm just like trying to calm the situation down. Mind you, it's up here. It's not supposed to be up here. The volume was all the way up there. And I'm just like, girl, what are you doing? So mind you, Naisha gets all up in my friend's face. I tell Naisha to sit down. Cause why are you all up in my friend's face like you're gonna do something, babes? Mind you, Naisha is kind of short. Like, I don't know what she got going on to think she's about to fight my friend. Like, and then basically she just gets in a screaming match with my friend. I'm like, girl, can you please sit down and mind your business? Like, so like low-key, the situation is getting worse. They're like screaming and the teacher's like, both of you out my classroom now. Like low-key just talking about how go to the principal's office, blah 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 blah. Mind you, before they leave, this girl literally is like, none of you like me. Naisha, I mean, the girl's like, none of you like me, you all hate me, like you've been preying on my downfall this whole time. I'm like, no, my friend's like, yes we have. Cause she's low-key tired of like, why are you talking so much shit about my friend? And so, after my friend's like, yes, we've been preying on your downfall this whole time. Why does bro actually get up and start swinging on my friend? Mind you, the patheticness I've been seeing with these fights recently is fucking insane. Cause I just see her and she's just like, she's on the ground. I'm like, Naisha, you swing on her first, but at the same time you're losing. That doesn't make sense. So my friend's like, she's screaming. She's like, girl, better get your ass up, blah, 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 blah. Actually fight. Stop being like a pussy. I'm just like, clock it, period. That's what you deserve. Mind you, I'm still like kind of feeling bad because like, you're like a new student, but I'm not trying to bully you. Like nobody's trying to bully you. You're just being too much. And so basically, after she gets her ass beat, my teacher's already like, girl, you need to get out of the classroom. What are you doing? And I'm just like, yeah, I'll walk down with you to the principal's office, blah, 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 blah. So, I stay up there a little longer as my friend is, like, getting herself together, blah, 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 blah. And, yeah. Mind you, I'm seeing this girl still crashing out. She starts hitting her head on the table, the desk, and then she goes to the bookshelves to hit her head on there. I'm like, girl, are you okay? So, she's just, like, kind of tweaking at this point. I'm like, girl, what are you doing? Like, and so it's like none of my business. And so my teacher calls the police officer to come up in my classroom. She's just like, she calls him and he's like, what's going on, blah, blah, blah. Mind you, she's still pounding her head on the table. I'm like, okay, girl, calm your happy ass down. So I'm just like, done. I'm minding my business. I'm like, you're weird for like trying to come after my friend like that. Like, who do you think you really are? Like, you're nothing. No shade, I didn't mean it like that, but like, why are you trying to come after my friend? But anyway, that's all for today's Get Ready With Me. Stay happy, fun, eat, and tell. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.